What's up, guys? I hope everyone is well and doing something productive in their life. Today, I want to talk about spirituality. And I think most people don't use spirituality in the right way. Doesn't mean they're wrong. I just think we have misunderstood it. Or I have seen those three observations of the way people use it. And I have gone through the first, I have gone through the second, and I am at the third. And that is my definition of spirituality, basically. So, yeah, let's just get to it one by one. Okay, so here's my first observation. I think most people use spirituality because it kind of makes them feel safe. And that is really what's happening if you are really honest about it. It is just a coping mechanism. It's that feeling of, okay, I'm doing this, I'm listening to this, I'm praying, I have this morning ritual, and something bigger has my back, like a bigger entity is protecting me. And your fears, your problems, your insecurities, they don't feel as big there. We try to convince ourselves through following and doing all this ritual or whatever it might be. And it works, but in reality, they are not disappearing. You and I know. They are gonna show up again the moment you come back in reality. And there will be actual moments where you are supposed to show up and do that hard thing, which you have been avoiding. And that's where that God thing, that routine, whatever you're doing, it gives you that awareness that this is where you should do it. But most of the times, I have done it, I have seen many people do it, you're just gonna freeze out and repeat the same pattern again. So nothing is actually changing, but when it comes to actually following it, you knowingly ignore it. So it's ultimately become a feel-good thing. Then there are these types of people who use spirituality as a symbol of status, their identity, to show off, to flex that I am spiritual, I am connected to God. But the people who try to show off that I am close to God or something, like these types of idiots most of the times have close to zero knowledge about whatever religion they follow. They just want to show off. That's their core. If you ask them like 2-3 questions, literally they have nothing. And you will see these types of people a lot in the festival. They just pretend to be good from outside. They pretend to be saintly. Man, they are just performing the morality. After watching all of these people, I think being spiritual for me is just going into your darkness, facing your fears, bringing light into your darkness, and actually transforming your life and then transforming every other's life. Like that butterfly effect, And for me, it's not about going to temple every day, praying to one God, or following any other ritual. I completely believe that there is a bigger entity, but I don't know, I kind of stopped doing this habit because somehow it just feels different. It just feels fake to me, or even weak to me sometimes. It's like I'm always praying in the morning, asking someone to protect me or make these things work out for me, hoping, having expectations from them. It never suits me. And I would rather take things in my control and change it than hope and expect or wait that it will somehow get changed. And there are situations in life where you have to like, bhai, abhi tum hi dekh lo, I can just hope for it. It's fine. But regardless, if someone criticizes you might still get angry, you might shout, you might be rude as fuck. That doesn't matter. But later, you should actually contemplate about it and change it from the next time. And that's where I think you are transforming, you are growing, and everyone has that consciousness, but I don't know why we like to get victimized all the time. And in some situation, you have to be like that. I'm not saying just be a good saint all the time, all those bookish terms, then you're just performing, man. Then you're just trying to be good in front of people. And you'll realize sometimes that you actually need to change on some things. That is also a good thing. And in another aspect, I also think it's connecting with your gut, taking hard decisions from them. Because I think it's then you are connecting with your soul. And I really like to share this quote which said like, I searched for God and found only myself. And I searched for myself and found only God. Like, this is the closest of the closest definition I can give you. Becoming the best version of yourself, fighting for it, and that's where spirituality will begin. It's not easy. There will be a lot of challenges, lots of insecurities, traumas, fear, anxiety and whatnot. But if you go through it, then you're transcending, man. Like, that's the definition. That was it, guys. Hope you learned something from it. And भोग ले भाई तू भोग ले ठीक है